Hello and welcome back to a Master Gradius Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. And we just won a major boss battle. Defeated Arhu's Sparkmaster 5000 that was being controlled by evil undead creatures. Now we have all this booty. Okay. That was a letter from Tommy's big sister.
Well, it seems we found Charlene's brother, Tom.
Poor thing. She'll be devastated.
Now what do these do? Let's save.
I mustn't have used it correctly. I mustn't have used it correctly. I mustn't have used it correctly.
Alright, let's see about these items we found. A much better shield than what we currently have. Claudine could use that. And truly nice armor rating bonus and lockpicking and initiative. Okay, we'll wear that. We'll send the rest to Claudine. Unless... Can Gradius use that? You need a... Yeah, Gradius might be able to use that. That bonus to initiative is nice. Good. We made it here. We're pretty far from level 6. What to do next? Alright, let's tell Mayor Cecil's made the bad news about her brother Tom.
Hello again, adventurer. I hope you wiped those muddy boots on your way in.
I've learned of Tom's fate.
You say you met him? Was he well? Did he look hungry to you? Cold? Was he eating enough vegetables? Did he wash his hands before supper? Oh, please, you must tell me everything you know.
This is very depressing. We should tell her the truth.
I suppose we should tell her the truth about her brother. She'll be devastated, but at least she won't waste her life waiting for a ghost.
Yes, it's a bitter truth, but one we can't conscionably keep to ourselves.
Yes, it's a bitter truth, but one we can't conscionably keep to ourselves.
I can't. That's impossible. You must be mistaken. Tom was a daring boy, but an adroit one too. Check your facts before you spread such horrible lies. Tom's alive. Do you hear me?
Very sad, very sad.
What? Oh, it's you! What news?
I've joined the Fabulous Five.
Wait here! I'll get my beekeeper's suit.
He thought I said hive.
Oh, wait! Oh, yes! The Fabulous Five! I thought you said the treacherous... Well, never mind. They just informed me that they cleared the cave of all undead presence, so I gave them the reward as promised. They just left town. The rest of the world needs saving too. Oh, they truly are fabulous.
Walgraf gives you a knowing look. He seems to think the mayor is a few out.
What was that? Wolgraf gives you a knowing look. He seems to think the mayor is a few arrows short of a quiver. I hope there are no large predators around, or the mayor may find himself easily hunted.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Be the big cheese on your...
Let's have some peace and quiet. Alright, I guess we should tell Aru what happened with his contraption, right?
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private? Sir, no.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter. And what might those be? So the Sparkmaster 5000 has been reduced to scrap, has it? A shame, really. But if your actions saved lives, I suppose you may consider its demise a success.
Alright, if that's all you have to say about it.
Oh, what now?
Jake's murder.
What about it? Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against her? If so, let's have it. I see. You've come to report a dead sheep. A heap of mutton that's... Well, don't just stand there gawking like guppies. Hire yourself to Roberts the mortician. If anyone buried a sheep, obviously it was him.
That is no help, mister.
Oh, face! To the barracks! March! That was sloppier than Titanium stew. Again!
Baking like a cake.
Watch what happens when we do this.
It's heating up.
I meant when we do this. Where'd the mobile kitchen go? Oh, there it is. Nice. Now we can bake things there, I guess. Can we? Oh, we can ungroup it. Yeah, let's ungroup it. We lost that ability now. Alright, combine with... Can we make chitlins? Ah. Alright, fine.
It's heating up.
Oh, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
There are people to talk to inside the King Crab Inn that we just haven't gotten around to yet.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse has more holes than a slice of this.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
I'll thank you to leave me be, you old rat.
Oh, you think
Welcome be, my friend. Waitress, another round of beers, if you please. Potato-eating peasant.
Oh, my good man. Drink, if you please.
I'm an archaeologist and connoisseur of the undead. Because of my expertise, Lieutenant Selenia, a commander of the Legion in Sicile, wanted me to investigate the ancient burial mound just outside of town, hoping to uncover the source of the zombie plague. No such luck, though.
So you know a lot about the undead, you say?
Quite so. I live for the dead, so to speak. The combination of archaeology and a case of incidental necromantic magic is what sparked my interest in the field. Of course, I'll be glad to share what knowledge I have obtained over the years.
I have a feeling we've heard this
Zombies
before.
are the results of vile necromancy in action. Among the resurrected dead, there are those who used to be wizards, and they can... Should you encounter these menaces, always try to pick them off from afar. Don't let them get close, or they'll riddle you with the poisons and the blight that afflict them.
Right.
Back, demon! Back, or I'll... Well, what's this? Oh, Medora, you lummox. 1,000 pardons, comrade. This old bear's edgier than a dodecahedron these days. I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order. From Academy West, aren't you? Give Captain Wartruce my regards next time you see him.
Who did you say you were? I don't recognize you from the academy.
You wouldn't. I trained up in Academy North, after all. We don't cross paths with you Westies all that often, but it's always a pleasure when we do. Medora's the name. Retired, or so the Order keeps trying to tell me, but never out of commission. My hand to your cause and my sword at your side.
I haven't heard of another source hunter being assigned to Sicile. What are you doing here?
Heavens hornets! That's quite a story, comrade. And come to think of it, one that might concern you. See, I'm here on, well, let's call it a loan from a town to the north of here. Hunter's Edge by name. There's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs. Not your run-of-the-mill savages either. but ones who've taken dark magic to new heights. What they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say, but it's my responsibility to send them packing. Preferably with their horns in their suitcases and a knee-knocking fear of ever crossing paths with a sauce hunter again. I came south seeking the Legion's help, only to find it tied here in Sicil. They don't have a spare soldier to send northward, and even in my finest form, I can't clear the place of that many orcs without backup.
How did you manage to escape?
By the skin of my teeth, comrade. The savages were rounding up villagers when one of them activated a tripwire on our village wizard's property. Fortunately for me, that particular wizard has a penchant for things that go boom in the night. I managed to wrench free of my captor's grip and flee toward the forest. He pursued me for miles, but I'd lost him before I made it into the Sicil hinterlands.
What's your next plan of attack?
Well, comrade, I hadn't thought of it till you tapped my shoulder just now. But perhaps that's where you come in. I need a contingent I can trust if I'm to take back the town. And the way I see it, you could use reinforcements here in town. I've been scouting Sicil for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the Counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, we'll make short work of the perpetrator.
What evidence of Source in Sicil have you found thus far? Now Source is an evil thing in this world.
More than I'd hoped, comrade. I don't know what in tarnation's gotten into the townsfolk here, but there's enough dark magic running roughshod to topple a small mountain. There's Mayor Cecil's doings for one, and the mysteries of our master Thaleron for another. And on top of it all, the feline menace is lurking at every hearth and shadow.
Feline menace?
You mean you don't already know, comrade? Their kind can see in the dark. It ain't natural.
Tell me about Thaleron.
Fella seems like a humble doctor, but I bet my sword he's dealing in something darker in splints and tonics. A loose-lipped fishmonger let slip that she'd seen our good doctor scale the city wall on 2 separate occasions, well past midnight each time. What business could he have among the undead? Hardly the habit of an innocent healer, I'd say.
Tell me about Mayor Cecile.
Now, don't get me wrong. I think the mayor's a decent sort, even if he can't hear farther than the tip of his own nose. But from what I've heard whispered around the docks, the old guy's gotten himself mixed up in something not quite on this side of the law. I suspect an illegal source, artifact, or substance is at the root of it, but exactly what or who's given it to him, I can't say. And since I haven't technically been assigned to Sicil, I don't have the authority to interrogate him.
So that's your proposition? You help us here in Sicil, and we help you back at your home village thereafter?
But it seems you've got all the help you need, haven't you? More's the pity. We could have beheaded 100 Source Yetis in the name of the Order.
Alright, I guess there's no changing party members. Oh no. You know what this means?
Oh, my good man.
The Duke of Farrell was in on the plot to kill the counselor. The counselor? Was he a counselor? The councilman? Councilman Jake, isn't it?
Rhymes with murder.
Looking?
Greetings, greetings. Oh, you are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely find me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace.
I take it you're a traveling merchant.
That I am. I have spent more of my life on the road travelling alongside great caravans than I have in any given place in Rivellon. All of this earth is my home, for a few days or even but a few hours at a time, that is. You wouldn't believe some of the things I have seen. Oh yes, a city besieged by the dead isn't even remotely special to me. All the better that it isn't. For you and for me. Because outlandish events lead to outlandish wares.
Let's discuss your wares.
Oh, but let us not discuss. Let us browse and barter.
Alright, so she has a lot of,
The hunters
witchcraft
go stalking
and scoundrel
in the
skills.
night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all! End it all in blood!
Nothing really great. Oh, that's a good skill. Make yourself immune to surfaces as if you were floating above them. Yes. Become air is really good too. But we can't afford it.
The hunters go stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all! End it all in blood!
Cool, we got winged feet now. That means we can back... How long does this last? 12 turns? What?
By the filed teeth of Sulma's soul.
Well, I guess I've gotta go. I'll see you in the next video.